Very special dog is being remembered in a special way.
The statue of Spencer the marathon dog is being unveiled today. I got to take a sneak peek at the project that will be cherished by so many people in the community. For years, Spencer was a fixture along the Boston Marathon route, standing for hours in the sun or the rain, making thousands of runners smile as they passed by him, many even stopping to say hi.
We had lines of people when Spencer was with us. I mean, lines of people. We're not talking like 3 or 4 people. There was like 20 people deep waiting to take a picture. They're stopping the marathon to take a picture with Spencer. And he loved every second of it.
Spencer first started carrying a Boston Strong flag after the Boston Marathon bombings in 2013, offering love and encouragement.
Spencer totally understood what he was doing, and he knew he made a difference, and he enjoyed doing it.
His unwavering support continued every year, even through the pandemic when there weren't any runners. And on social media, Spencer and his sister Penny held signs reminding their many followers of the date when the days of lockdown all blended together.
We lived in a lot of spirits, you know, even when we weren't physically able to do it. And he did get a lot of people through some tough times.
Spencer was going through a tough time himself in 2020 when he was diagnosed with a tumor.
Like when he was suffering, and I thought, like, I could lose him. His job wasn't done. He was like, "Dad, I'm not going anywhere."
Spencer beat the odds, and miraculously, he was back out on the route the next year, bringing smiles to thousands of people. In 2022, he was named the official dog of the Boston Marathon in a ceremony at the Fairmont Copley Plaza. But Spencer was even more than that. He was a therapy dog, regularly visiting schools, hospitals, and nursing homes. And he became a symbol of hope to others battling cancer, including marathon runner Susan Hurley.
I wanted to lift her spirits, and I knew that Spencer's a therapy dog. She loves dogs. I contacted Rich and I said, can we do a visit? So we went over, met Spencer and Penny, and the connection and relationship grew from there.
Sadly, Spencer passed away from cancer last year. His sister Penny following him a short 8 days later.
It's amazing how many people reached out after he had passed away. I haven't seen anything like it. How many people he affected.
It was Susan and Tricia who immediately came up with the idea to pay tribute to Spencer with a statue. And they quickly raised the donations they needed from community members.
There's no dog that would stand out there like him, and he was just the epitome of what the Boston Marathon stands for.
They approached local sculptor Jeff Bucaccio, who has built props for big movies in Hollywood. But it's projects like this that mean the most to him.
Projects like this are especially special for us here because we're able to affect our community.
Jeff and his team spent months designing, molding, and perfecting Spencer's statue. He gave us the big reveal at his studio in Canton.
There's a team of artists here that we all poured our heart into this. Because we knew what Spencer meant to so many people.
What details did you really focus on when you were creating
His
Spencer?
His eyes.
How come?
Because they just pull you in. They pull you in. And that big, beautiful smile.
We were honored to be the first to show Spencer's dad how the statue turned out.
That's him. That's him.
When it came time to find a spot for Spencer, the Ashland Select Board denied the request to put the statue on town property. So residents Robin and Cynthia Hicks offered up a piece of their own private land right across from where Spencer always stood.
And what he gave to the community and the runners and the enthusiasm and just the positivity all those years.
And just enjoy and reflect. Sit there and think about think of what, as a human being, you could do what this dog did.
Rich's 2 pups, Jimmy and Jade, are now training to carry on Spencer's beloved tradition, right alongside his gentle spirit, forever part of the Boston Marathon.
He was a symbol of hope, unconditional love, and it's something we should all strive for. He was more than we ever deserved, certainly more than I ever deserved.
The statue turned out so beautifully. It will be unveiled to the public in a ceremony at noon today on Franklin Road in Ashland. Anyone can go. Spencer will be out there just in time for the marathon, so the hope is people will continue stopping, take a photo, give him a little pat on the nose.
And what I love is Spencer is a symbol of resilience too, especially after the marathon bombing. So to have him there forever, that's awesome. Good job.
And the hope is his story will get passed down for generations.
And I know Jimmy and Jade is going to carry down that legacy.